Right, we have VinnyTheBooch.com. I'm Derek Shapiro here in Atlanta here, and it is so good to interview you, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely, Derek. Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. I mean, look at this. We have bikers over here. We can't make this up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so in ATL, of course, and every time I'm in town, I got to interview you for something, you know?
Always.
And we got to do movies, of course.
Yeah, I think we just shot something earlier.
I'm telling you, we do it all, you know?
Yeah.
So, of course, we're on VinnyTheBooch.com for the Derek Shapiro Power Half Hour.
Yes, we are.
We're on DerekShapiro.com. We're on Spotify, by the way. We're on Anchor.fm. We're on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Audible, and people listen to you on Apple Podcasts, on Listen Notes, and we're on Stitcher.com.
Yes, we are everywhere.
So tell me, you are one of the managers. Also, you are the manager for Buff Bagwell.
Yes.
In addition to you doing your podcast, the Boochcast.
Yes.
And of course, the Boochcast can be heard on the DerekShapiroShow.com and DSSTVStation.com.
Yes.
So tell me, what makes the Boochcast? Like, why does people still love the Boochcast today in 2022?
What makes the Boochcast great is the fact that here's a lot of reasons. First of all, if you're looking for great wrestling analysts, it gets no better than the Boochcast because there's a diverse group of people, or sometimes I'm by myself, but either way it's entertaining because every co-host or every person I bring on the show with me has a different perspective on the business. You got people who work in the business, you got people who have watched for a long time, people who know the inner workings, people who think they know the inner workings, fanboy. We got all different perspectives all brought together on one show.
Wow.
And each person on some level knows what they're talking about, and it sparks a lot of discussions. That's what makes it entertaining. And then the stuff outside of wrestling is entertaining as well because everybody knows when I'm on the Boochcast, I keep it real. I don't care about your feelings.
Yes. Oh, yes,
I'm gonna tell you the truth. If it hurts your feelings, so be it.
Now, of course, when we're on the radio, this is more serious. This is not serious. I cannot say I'm serious, but this is more, just more subdued, more like being on cable is more like. But me and you on the Boochcast, it's like we have had a lot of debates, and you call me out how it is a lot of times.
I do.
At the end, we're still friends.
Yeah. And the reason we're still friends is because we both can take the criticism, and neither one of us gets, for lack of a better term, butthurt.
And I don't even pay him to be my friend.
No, I wish you would. I need the money. But no, that's the thing. Is that I'm real and I'm honest. Some people don't like when I'm real and honest. Like
exactly.
Derek knows if he wants an honest opinion on something, I'm gonna give it to him.
Yes.
Whether it's a movie, whether it's his poetry, whether it's the show, anything. If something's good, I'm gonna tell him it's good. If it's terrible, I'm gonna tell him it's terrible and why it's terrible.
Exactly.
He has the option to take my advice, or he has the option to say hell no and do his own thing.
So how did you get involved managing Buff Bagwell?
That is a story all in itself. I've known Buff Bagwell for many years.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
Okay.
It can be in the middle sometimes. But I've known Buff since I met him in 2014 when I interviewed him for the Boochcast many years ago. But we didn't really become friends until around 2018, 2019 was when we actually became like really good friends. We did a podcast together for a while. We worked different indie wrestling shows together. He was a wrestler, I was a commentator.
Sure.
And then eventually, about last year, around this time last year, I was helping him move into a house. He had called me out of the blue to help him move. So me and my friend Zach, we helped him move in and everything. And then while we were moving him in, he asked me, he had a falling out with his old manager, who I met, and he told me he was looking for a new one. He said, "You're one of the few people I trust, and I would love to offer you the job."
Wow.
So I thought about it, because I needed to know if it was something that I could do, if it was something that would be beneficial to me and everything. After I thought about it, a lot of my friends, Elvis was actually the first one to tell me, take the job.
Take the job.
It'll be good.
In addition
and I ended up
to
taking
that,
the job.
you have another job at the HVMA.
Yes.
And HVMA is a website that you do online promotion?
No, HVMA is a data-driven marketing company.
Oh, yeah, promotion.
They specialize in data-driven marketing.
Okay.
They basically use data to decide how they market to people. Like they'll help you find, like if you work for, like if you're a client of HVMA, they will help you not just find customers, but they help you find the right customers for your business.
Okay.
Like who's more like what type of people are more likely to buy from you? Like what is their race? What is their gender? What is their sexual orientation? What are their hobbies, their likes, their dislikes? We get to know every aspect of your clientele who's more likely to buy from you, and we cater all our advertising to that group.
Well, that's cool.
And they buy from you. Now, if someone outside that group happens to spend money, so be it.
Yeah.
You know, don't turn down money. But you have those businesses that are like, we want to get everybody. Not realistic. Here are the people that are actually going to buy from you.
Sure.
That actually your product solves their problem.
I like
so
that.
They're going to buy from you.
I like
so
that.
And my job there is I'm the social media manager. What I do is I manage accounts, I create content, I edit stuff, I put things together, I schedule them out there for the clients. That's pretty much my job, is to manage these social media accounts.
So that's cool.
That's
cool.
my primary job.
Well, thank you very much, Vinny the Bucci. VinnyTheBucci.com, of course.
Yes.
We're on there. And by the way, this cable show is on rivradio.go.sites.com too. So, you know,
right.
yeah, give a shout out to my son River, you know. I'll tell you, behind the scenes, they're like uncle and nephew, you know what I'm saying? But they have a lot of love for each other, my son River and Vinny.
Yeah, lots of love.
But we love you, River, my son, my baby boy. And River, I mean, Vinny, you're like my baby brother.
Yeah.
My son and brother.
I mean, technically he is older than me.
Yes, but he looks older than me, doesn't he?
No, totally you do, man. Totally you
Take
do.
off the hat, the bald, see? Ah!
Yeah. I had the decency to get rid of all the hair. You're still trying to cling on for dear life.
And other people can get in touch with you?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. If you go to VinnyTheBucci.com, that's the primary website for everything. My social media, Vinny Bucci, the Booch on Facebook, at Twitter, at Vince Bucci, Instagram, at Vinny the Booch. Bucci, that's my new Instagram that I have. My old one got hacked. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Vinny Bucci, and of course the Boochcast on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcast. All the links to social media is on there as well. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. We're all over the place.
And Vinny the Booch can be heard on countrymusics.yolosite.com, countrymusics.go.sites.com, and on DSS Internet Talk Radio.yolosite.com and DSS Internet Talk Radio.go.sites.com. I'm telling you, when I say this, my parents and my kids laugh because I go on and on with websites.
I know. It's an ongoing joke we talk about on the show.
Yes.
Like, we try to see we literally try to time it how fast you can get them all out.
Well, just one more thing. Why do you do all my movies like you're in the Man in Blue Sweats?
Why do I do all the movies? Easy, Derek. The obvious reason.
Because I'm better than Steven Spielberg.
No, it's because you beg me constantly.
All right, let's go. This interview's over. Take it easy. Peace. Bye-bye.